Are you tired of missing out on Pokemon card pre-orders? Are you exhausted with trying to beat another grown adult to a restock of Pokemon cards at your local major retail store? Are you tired of scalpers who are buying all of the products you so desperately want to get your hands on? Are you sick of going to a store and seeing the shelves filled with empty display cases of Pokemon cards? Well, in today's video, we're going to be going over 3 places you can still get Pokemon cards in this nightmare era of collecting. So these 3 places are outside of your typical major retail locations, where it's essentially just a roll of the dice to see whether or not the shelves are going to be in stock or more than likely much out of stock. We are currently in the age of the 3 mythical sets of Pokemon cards, which is Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, and now Journey Together, where virtually all of these sets appear to be just within grasp, but are far, far out of our reach. So what does that leave the vast majority of people that don't have a distributor or don't have a bot working for them to get Pokemon products? Well, with today's era, where stocks are empty and options are limited, we have to get creative with where and how we get our Pokemon products. The very first place that I'm going to recommend that you look for Pokemon cards and Pokemon products in general is actually going to be your local card shop. Especially in today's bull market, when everyone is looking to sell their cards for top dollar, your local card shop is the best place to find singles and even some graded cards. Some card shops also still have sealed products and older sets that they're trying to sell and get off of their shelves, so make sure to check out one if you have one or if you have access to one, because there are great deals to be had at some of these stores. My second location that I recommend going to is Dollar General. You guys know I absolutely love Dollar General. If you've seen any of my other videos, including one of my most recent videos, when I opened up $150 of Pokemon 151 products that I actually found at a Dollar General store. So in that video, we like I said, we opened up $150 worth of poster collection boxes that we found. We found essentially cases at a local Dollar General. And in that video, we were able to pull both the illustration rare Pikachu card as well as the special illustration rare Blastoise EX. Truly awesome find. And this was at Dollar General, mind you. So absolutely fantastic find. So I'm going to be preaching Dollar General for a little while until maybe I get burned or something. But hey, for now, I think it's a very good place to go to. So I think Dollar General is a hidden gem where I know I can always get some sealed products at MSRP. So the options are limited there. And they usually only have, sets like Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, and Scarlet Violet base set. But you can also find sets, some better sets like Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and even Pokemon 151 if it's still out there. The third place I recommend utilizing to check for Pokemon cards is going to be pharmacies and checkout lanes. So places like CVS, Walgreens, Kroger even can be really steady sources for sealed products, specifically things like sleeved booster packs, your check lane blisters, even the Pokeball tins and some other various kind of miscellaneous tins. Those can be found at these various locations. Typically, I will say for these, even though they're consistently stocked for the most part, these stores usually have their products at right around about 10% above MSRP. So you are usually paying a little bit more, but that comes with the convenience factor of, hey, maybe I'm out, getting some groceries or just things for the house, and hey, I come across some Pokemon packs. Let's just go ahead and add it onto the order and just get things, get kind of everything done at the same time. So the other reason that I have this one on the list is because it's relatively accessible, and I would say it's pretty easy to come by at least one of these locations regardless of where you live. So some honorable mentions that I do want to point out for places that you can find Pokemon cards in today's market where major retailers and shelves are usually empty is actually going to be a little bit more of a broad genre of places that you can go to. So these places are a little bit more broad and typically require a little bit more experience than most people that are just now entering into the Pokemon TCG collecting hobby. But there are many other places to get singles out there, such as TCG Player, eBay, and even some sneaky physical locations such as local antique shops, thrift stores, and even garage sales if you're lucky. But all of these take some additional skill and risk that I think goes a little bit beyond the basics. And because of this, it requires you to know a little bit more regarding Pokemon cards, regarding the current market, prices of specific cards. And it just takes a little bit more to identify what is kind of worth your time and what is worth your money. Are new to the hobby and you're looking for some other helpful tips, I recommend you check out my top 7 tips up here in this video, where I go over my top 7 tips for new Pokemon collectors. Well, that's going to do it for us today. If you're enjoying the videos, or if you like this one, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more videos. Peace.